Hello! Today we are reading the story of Our Lady's Wardrobe by Anthony DeStefano. I wonder what Our Lady's Wardrobe is going to be about. Does anyone know what a wardrobe is? This book is dedicated to Our Lady, Queen of the Most Holy Rosary. Our Lady of Nazareth. Our Lady leads us to the Lord. That's what she's always done. She gave us Jesus Christ the King, God's one and only Son. But when Our Lady lived on earth, humble, meek, and poor, all her clothes could fit inside a tiny little drawer. So visiting her cousin's house, the handmaid of the Lord could only wear a handmade dress tied with a simple cord. But now, in heaven, Mary has a mansion by the sea, with a wardrobe filled with clothes of great variety. And when she sometimes visits us, she picks her clothes with care. According to her travel plans, she chooses what to wear. Our Lady of Mount Carmel. On Mount Carmel she held her son, all dressed in tan and brown. She clasped a tiny scapular and wore a golden crown. She formed a great community that still exists today of holy monks and holy nuns who serve the poor and pray. Our Lady of Guadalupe. In Guadalupe, Mexico, her dress was tinted red. A turquoise veil with yellow stars flowed down from Mary's head. She put some roses in a cloak, arranged them lovingly, and left her sacred image there, magnificent to see. Our Lady of the Miraculous Medal. In Paris, standing on a globe and clad in blue and white, her hands stretched out, and from her rings came dazzling rays of light. And around her it says, O Mary, conceived without sin, pray for us who have recourse to thee. You might ask a grown-up around you what recourse means. She asked to have a medal made and worn by everyone. Then miracles of every kind were granted by her son. Our Lady of Knock. In Ireland, Our Lady dressed in shades of white and green to show that she would always be the Emerald Isle's queen. She stood in silence in the night and uttered not a word. The howling wind and falling rain were all that could be heard. Our Lady of Lourdes. She wore for little Bernadette, a French girl pure and sweet, a frilly veil, a long blue sash, and roses on her feet. She came from out a grotto, and the little French girl kneeled. Then Mary made a fountain spring, where all the sick were healed. Our Lady of Fatima. In Fatima, Our Lady stood upon a holly tree. She dressed in white like crystal light and held a rosary. She then performed a miracle, well known in history. The sun came down and spun around and danced for all to see. It's called the miracle of the sun. No matter what Our Lady does or where Our Lady goes, she always takes the time to wear the most amazing clothes. Her clothes are proof that heaven is a truly wondrous place, a land of beauty, life and love, and joy and truth and grace. Our Lady, Queen of the Angels. The Queen of Angels smiles now from heaven up above. Her face is so delightful, and her heart so full of love. She stands there shining like the sun, in robes of blue and red, a crown of 12 bright, sparkling stars she wears upon her head. O Mary, Queen Immaculate, please help us love your Son. Please help us trust and serve him till our life on earth is done. Three things you can do for Jesus and his mother. If you wear a scapular and Mary's medal too, and pray the rosary every day, God's grace is promised you. And that is the end of our story today. Can't wait to see you guys again. Bye.